Let's take a look at effects that are just meant for the master output. These effects would be EQ, compression, limiting. And a good way to start, as before, is to go Audio Effects Rack. And there's a mastering folder here. And this mastering suite is pretty cool. I would look at all these. Some of them are good, some of them not as good, but the mastering suite has some pretty informative things going on. So I'm met with a few macros here, then some devices. The first thing that pops out is, wow, what is that? That's called the spectrum. And this is going to give me a graphic of what this track is in terms of frequencies. Turn this down. Everywhere that I put my cursor, I can figure out where that is. Like that's right up there at 6K, 5K, stuff like that. And if I want to view this thing in a bigger way, I can do this. Okay. And basically what I see with this track is that there's a lot of low-end information, but I'd like to get this a little finer. So I'm gonna go from 2048 to 16. Now I'm getting the spectrum is looking at more parts of this signal. And I've got mostly kick drum. This is the style of this music that we're working on here. Then I can see all these little spikes, okay? So this is critical for working with EQ itself. Watch this. I've got my EQ loaded, and in this EQ, you can turn things on and off like this with these orange buttons. And I'm just going to do a sweep like this. Okay, and basically I've just made that kick drum disappear, but we have a nice reminder of what it once was. Okay, and for live shows and things of that nature, it's nice to have, a really good solid kick, but you want to have a pretty sharp roll off down there at the bottom so that it doesn't just kill speakers and ruin the bandwidth. So to make this steeper, I'm going to take the Q and make that real steep, just like this. Okay, frequency is there. Might do something like this. Okay, and then bypass it. You can see what you're cutting out. Okay, so that's how EQ works, and problem areas can be dealt with, Okay, you basically hear almost everything through there. There is of note, or there's a utility plugin if you want to fold your mix down into mono to see how that sounds. You can do it that way. Listen. Oh, this is not the one I was thinking of. Okay, there's another utility plugin that has the ability to fold something down into mono, which is cool. There's a limiter out here. Now, all these things do different stuff. These are all controlled by the macros. Of note is this multiband dynamics, which is new in Live 8. And I'm going to bypass the rest of this stuff.